Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Wednesday, January 4th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for joining us. You can catch Newsbreak every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. You can watch it at djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. Going to take a quick look now at news, sports, and weather for Northeast Mississippi. Let's start with the Weather Underground forecast. For today, partly cloudy skies with a high of 45 degrees, low down around 30. We have a 0% chance of rain. 3-day outlook: Thursday, partly cloudy skies, high of 46, low of 28, 10% chance of rain. Friday, overcast skies with a high of 35, low of 21, just a 10% chance of precipitation. Now, there was snow previously in the forecast. That obviously has changed. Saturday, clear skies, high of 39, low of 21, and a 10% chance of rain. Let's take a look now at some of the top stories from the Daily Journal and djournal.com on this Wednesday. Students returned to class at the newly expanded Tupelo Middle School on Tuesday. 8th grade students began the spring semester by attending classes for the first time in the school's new 5-classroom building. The new addition houses 8th grade math classes, which had previously been scattered throughout the middle school campus. Tuesday was all about getting students oriented to the new building, which features more spacious classrooms, decked out with new desks and chairs for students, desks for teachers, and a small group teaching table for them to use together. There is also ample storage for teachers and additional storage rooms between classrooms. The building, which cost around $1.4 million to build, was funded by the school district's $44 million bond issue. It measures 7,888 square feet and is capable of having a second story added if the need arises. Tupelo Middle School teacher Jennifer Towery said having the whole math department in one building is a huge plus, making planning and collaboration more convenient. A new legislative session began Tuesday in Jackson, and school superintendents were a big focal point. On opening day, the House Education Committee passed a technical change to the legislation passed in 2016 that makes all school superintendents appointed by January of 2019. This change would allow local school boards to forego an election and appoint a replacement if there is a vacancy in a post currently occupied by an elected superintendent. A current example of that situation can be found in Webster County, which saw its superintendent step down December 31st with 2 years left on his term. Unless the current law is changed, then Webster County would have to hold a special election, which House Education Chair John Moore said would cost $60,000. The bill passed Tuesday will speed up the process of making all superintendents appointed by the local school board in districts where there are vacancies before January 2019. In 2019, under existing law, all superintendents will be appointed by school boards anyway. Of Mississippi's 144 school districts, 55 are headed by elected school superintendents, 11 of which are serving school systems in Northeast Mississippi. About 1/3 of the elected superintendents left in the nation serve in Mississippi. Lee County voters may soon be asked to pass a multi-million-dollar bond issue to build a new jail and improve roads. The Lee County Board of Supervisors held its first meeting of 2017 on Tuesday, and new President Phil Morgan said the jail is an important issue that must be addressed. A new jail would need around 15 acres of land. Morgan would like to see one with at least 600 beds. Now, that would triple the current capacity of 201 inmates. Adding space for a justice court and a morgue could push the price tag to $20 million. Supervisors have also been discussing a bond issue to repair roads. Officials hope to combine the two bond issues into one vote. They have not set a firm date for when a referendum would be held. Morgan said another key issue in 2017 will be deciding the fate of the Lee County Agri Center in Verona. The facility has never turned a profit. Members of the Board of Supervisors rotate 1-year terms as president. Morgan has represented District 1 for 17 years. This will be his 4th time as president. And in sports, West Point football standout Marcus Murphy has reopened his recruitment, announcing Tuesday that he has withdrawn his commitment from Mississippi State. Murphy, a member of the 2018 recruiting class, had been committed to the Bulldogs since May 24th. His announcement, made via Twitter, came 2 days after he received a scholarship offer from Michigan. During his junior season, Murphy rushed for 1,759 yards and 24 touchdowns and led West Point to the Class 5A state championship. He was named MVP of the title game, in which he recorded 79 yards rushing, 72 yards passing, and 2 touchdowns. MSU now has 3 verbal commitments for its 2018 class. That's it for Newsbreak on this Wednesday. We do want to remind you to check out one of our podcasts we produce here at the Daily Journal, Prep Rally, a high school sports podcast, every Wednesday with myself, Blake Morgan, and Gene Phelps, talking about high school sports in Northeast Mississippi. Look for a new episode this afternoon. You can find it in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at preprally.djournal.com. All the stories I talked about today can be found in your Daily Journal and at djournal.com. Follow us on Twitter at djournalnow. We're on Facebook as well. That's it for Newsbreak. I'm Brad Locke. We'll see you next time.